What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, first off, I want to address something. No, I did not intentionally dress up as the Brawny Man. This outfit came to be just by happenstance, and I also cannot help the fact that I'm built like a lumberjack, and I always have been. It is a curse that has plagued my existence, and I cannot stop now. Second, this video is going to be different than my normal videos. You guys are used to me usually finding some kind of cringe, we make some jokes, have some laughs, generally have a good time. Now, this video will be more educational, but we can still have a good time. Crack open a cold one, or a warm one, I don't know what you like, learn some things, and enjoy. This video is going to be why you are not a big YouTuber and how to not be a big YouTuber. It rolls right off the tongue. Now, this video was inspired by Kelly Stamps, which is a creator that blew up within the last year that I think you should all go check out. She's hilarious. She's a breath of fresh air on this platform. Also, I may regurgitate a point or two from her video, but that's really because I think it aligns with my own viewpoints and what I think works. So sorry, Kelly Stamps, if I say something you also said. Now, me being the gargantuan creator that I am on this platform, I have devised all of these special tips and I've outlined them into 3 sections. I know, this is already much more work than I have ever put into a video on this channel. I made an outline. An outline! Who would have thought? An outline. Not a script though, right? Don't get too fucking comfortable. Now, the first thing I want to do is debunk some myths that may keep you from starting a channel or continuing on with a channel you already have. One of those myths is that you don't have to be the most original person on the planet. That's not saying go steal everyone's videos, but you do not have to be the most creative, original, never been done before, show-stopping, whatever Gaga said.
Totally unique, completely not ever been done before.
I'll give you a personal example. Cody Co has made tons of videos on this platform, and there have been a few videos that have stood out to me in the way where I see what he's talking about, whether it be some kind of media or some kind of subject, and I think I can add my own spin on that. I can make my own jokes. Maybe my audience wants to see me talk about this. And in those cases, I was not afraid to talk about the same subject matter. That is something that has kept me from making a lot of videos in the past. Me being afraid that, oh, this big YouTuber talked about it, I can't. There are so many YouTubers and so many people that watch YouTubers on this platform, it is insane. There's always going to be a place for you in the content you make. There's so many channels with like 10 million subs that I've never heard of. Now, this isn't to say you can just, every time the biggest YouTuber in your niche posts a video, you do the same one. You don't want to do that. That's a little much. All I'm saying is don't let that stop you from making something you really want to make. In the next 2 myths that I see is people don't think you can get discovered or make a lot of money on YouTube anymore. Now, that's just not true. But that isn't to say that YouTube is as easy to grow and as easy to get filthy fucking rich as it was back in 2010. But we've come a long way since the adpocalypse. Given that the algorithm, while it still has its faults and we still have to bend to the will of it, the algorithm does know what videos are good and people like, and it's good at sharing them. Sometimes it's slow, sometimes it's fast. We'll get to that in a few minutes. And the monetization side has gotten so much better. I think YouTube is so much better at their monetization platform and being transparent than they ever have been. For example, I cuss a lot in my videos, which 2 years ago would have been a death sentence for making money. But in YouTube's monetization platform, they even have sections where you can say, yeah, I swore in this video. What are you gonna do about it, bitch? And YouTube will still pay you. Like if I just use light profanity in the first 30 seconds and then heavy profanity in the rest, I'm off scot-free. Now, that's just for my own personal content. There are still lots of other aspects of YouTube that they may be harsher on, like gore and violence or harassment. But generally speaking, YouTube is a lot better at monetizing now. Okay, now that we got those out of the way, let's get on to the good stuff. This next section is called Make Good Content. I wish someone would have told me this in the first 8 years of making videos, because I did not make good content. Because odds are, if you're starting out your channel, you fucking suck. Maybe not use a person, or maybe, I don't know. I don't know you well enough to tell. Now, I'm not a good enough person myself to be able to judge you, so forget it. Your videos probably suck. Unless you're Emma Chamberlain, who for some fucking reason was just really good at YouTube and blew up right away. But odds are you are not her. I've been doing YouTube since 2010. I started off making action videos like Freddy W and Quarter Digital, but bad. Then I was making rant videos, but bad. Then gaming videos, but bad. Sketches, but bad. Then in the last 2 years, something clicked. I found the commentary genre. I started doing that. Everything started falling together. I was better on camera. I was better at making jokes. I was better at my delivery, talking to the camera, editing. Literally every aspect of YouTube I got better at. It doesn't have to take you 8 years to do that. If you're proactive and you're really determined, you could probably not make 8 years worth of shitty videos before you start to get it. So keep that in mind. One of the biggest tips I see, and I also agree with, is make content you would watch. Can you sit down and watch your video and think, this was good, this was adequate? If the answer is no, find out why and improve on that. Because if you're not making good videos, then it doesn't matter if the algorithm suddenly just magically picks your video, shares it to 1 million people. What's gonna happen when they find your channel and they see a slew of shit? You just missed the biggest opportunity that a YouTuber can get. And it is very unlikely you will get another one, because YouTube is seen your channel is not worth sharing. Now let's say you're going to critique your own video and you've run out of things to critique. You think that you have improved upon everything that you think you can. Don't trust yourself. Share it to some friends. If you don't have friends, or if you don't have friends that you think could give you valid criticism, go to the internet. Subreddits like new YouTubers, small YouTubers, all those subreddits, they all have opportunities for you to share your video and get some honest criticism. Usually they're actually very good at criticizing your video. They'll tell you your video is shit and they'll tell you why. And that's good. You need to know why your videos are shit to make them not shit. Simple math. Side note, once I switched to commentary videos, that was like the magic fucking bean for me. I naturally found myself coming into my own, just making jokes about content in front of me. That seems to be the thing that I've been best at on YouTube. I even encourage all my friends to just do it because it's so easy. And I have a job outside of this. So my leisure time is my YouTube time, which often has been a big problem for me in my life. When the time that you're supposed to relax and enjoy yourself, you treat that like work, it can be overwhelming. And I've always had to try and balance that. But commentary videos were a good way for me to do that because it's easy enough to where you can just make your personality and your jokes the main content. So if you think you're a funny person and you're struggling to find the right video, I suggest commentary. Try it out. I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it. All right, now we got that out of the way. You're making good content now. Your content is almost as good or just as good as the big YouTubers in your niche. Congratulations, the hard part is over. Except it's not. But you just said, I don't care what I said then. I'm saying something different now. Remember in the beginning of the video when I said there's something big that I've never been able to quite stick with, but it's also one of the most crucial parts to growing a channel? That is consistency. Now, consistency doubles as something you should be doing to grow your channel and also a word that I can never spell on the first try. There are a lot of big YouTubers that don't need to be consistent because they are big YouTubers. They've built up their following. They've built up an audience of people that really just will watch whatever they make, so long as it's within the realm of what they expect, or better. For example, Eddie Burback, one of my favorite commentary channels, he makes a video every once in a fucking blue moon. That doesn't matter, because people like his videos and they will see whatever he does. He's built his audience. That's all he needs. You, and even I, have not made it big. I have an audience that I love. I love all you guys. But the audience I've cultivated is not big enough to be able to fund my dream of having a full knight in armor set. I will have not made it until I can do that. Find whatever your knight in armor set is and achieve that. But you can't do that without consistency. Once a week is usually the standard on YouTube. That is one of the tried and true best methods of just being consistent. Me personally, I like when I can fucking do it, 2 videos a week. I'll give you a personal example of when consistency actually rewarded my channel a lot. Back in the first week of me starting commentary videos, I had a challenge for myself. I told my subscribers I was going to post 1 video a day for 30 days. And you know what I did? Not that. But I did the next best thing. I posted 5 videos in 1 week, which is so unfathomable for me to think about doing right now. And 3 of those 5 videos, for the longest time, were the biggest videos on my channel. They just grew. They were suggested a lot and they did exactly what I wanted them to do. Because there's 2 things you benefit from when being consistent. 1, you get better at making videos and they get easier to make. You get in the swing of things. You build up momentum. On the other side of that coin, you're giving YouTube more videos to suggest. It's just simple math, which also happens to be the only math I understand. Now, a point that Kelly Stamps made in her video is something that I also wholeheartedly agree with and have always appreciated about not being a big YouTuber yet. Who knows? You being on the platform after the platform has been around for however long, 14 years, you've got in front of you a blueprint of what not to do on YouTube. Don't be a piece of shit. Don't do shitty things. It's not rocket science. You want a good blueprint of what not to do as a YouTuber? Go watch D'Angelo Wallace's Shane Dawson video. It is the perfect hour fucking long video of what not to do as a YouTuber. So just be careful and don't be a piece of shit. That's very simple. So anyways, if you are part of my audience or you just found this video and you learned something, let me know. I'm not trying to act like anything I talked about in this video is anything new. This is just everything I've learned over the past 10 years that I think is the most valuable information for growing your YouTube channel, and I think you should implement yourself. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong a lot. About a lot of things, actually. So anyways, if you did enjoy this video or learn something new, go ahead and leave it a like rating. It lets me know you enjoyed it and learned something new. Comment any thoughts or opinions you have on the video, any tips you have. I'd be happy to pin it at the top for others. And if you're new here and you just genuinely enjoy the video and want to check out some of my other stuff, consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of my uploads, anything I really do at all. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.